Welcome back to Art Explained Quickly and Simply. Today, we're stepping into the misty, atmospheric world of Claude Monet's Impression Sunrise. This painting isn't just a masterpiece, it's the work that gave an entire art movement its name, Impressionism. But what makes this seemingly simple scene so groundbreaking? Why did it spark both admiration and outrage? Let's unravel the story behind Impression Sunrise and explore its meaning, techniques, and lasting impact. Imagine it's 1872 and you're standing on the docks of the port city of Le Havre in France. The early morning sun rises over the harbor, casting a hazy orange glow over the water. Boats and cranes are silhouetted against the mist, their forms softened by the shifting light. This is the moment Monet captures in Impression Sunrise. At first glance, it seems unfinished, just loose brushstrokes and a vague sense of the scene. But that's exactly what Monet wanted. Not a perfect photographic representation, but the feeling, the atmosphere, the fleeting impression of a sunrise. The painting depicts a working harbor, a scene of industry and activity. But Monet doesn't focus on the details of the boats or buildings. Instead, his focus is on light, color, and movement. The glowing orange sun, barely more than a smudge on the canvas, draws your eye, while the rippling water reflects its warmth. The cool blues and grays of the surrounding mist create a sense of calm, contrasting with the vibrant energy of the sun. It's a masterful balance of opposites, warm and cool, light and shadow, stillness and motion. What's truly revolutionary about Impression Sunrise is Monet's technique. Instead of carefully blending his brushstrokes, he leaves them visible, creating a sense of immediacy and spontaneity. The paint seems to shimmer and move, much like the scene itself. This was a radical departure from the highly detailed, polished works that dominated the art world at the time. Monet wasn't trying to capture every detail. He was capturing a moment, a feeling, the play of light on water. Now, let's talk about why this painting caused such a stir. When Impression Sunrise was first exhibited in 1874, it was part of a show organized by a group of artists who had grown tired of the strict rules of the French Academy. These artists, Monet, Renoir, Degas, and others, wanted to paint modern life, not historical or mythological scenes. Their work was looser, more experimental, and often unfinished looking, at least by traditional standards. A critic named Louis Leroy saw Impression Sunrise and mockingly called it impressionistic, saying it looked like nothing more than an impression of a sunrise. What Leroy intended as an insult became the name of a movement, Impressionism. The label stuck, and this group of artists embraced it, redefining what art could be. But why did Impression Sunrise provoke such strong reactions? Because it challenged the very idea of what art was supposed to do. Traditional art aimed to tell stories, convey moral lessons, or display technical skill. Monet's painting did none of these things. Instead, it invited viewers to experience a fleeting moment, to feel the air and light, to step into the artist's perception of the world. For some, this was revolutionary. For others, it was incomprehensible. The meaning of Impression Sunrise lies in its simplicity and honesty. It's not trying to impress you with grandeur or detail. It's saying, here is what I saw, what I felt in this moment. And in doing so, it captures something universal, the way we all experience the world in fragments, in impressions, rather than in perfect, fixed images. The harbor setting also carries deeper significance. Painted in 1872, just after the Franco-Prussian War, the image of a bustling port might symbolize France's recovery and renewal. The rising sun, glowing through the mist, could be seen as a metaphor for hope and a new beginning. Monet never explicitly stated these intentions, but the timing and subject matter invite such interpretations. Another fascinating aspect of Impression Sunrise is how it invites participation. Because it doesn't spell everything out for you, it asks you to fill in the gaps. Your eye blends the brushstrokes, your mind completes the forms. In a way, it's a collaboration between the artist and the viewer, making the experience of the painting uniquely personal. Over time, Impression Sunrise has become more than just a painting. It's a symbol of artistic freedom and innovation. It represents a moment when art broke free from tradition and embraced the modern world. It's not about what you see, It's about how it makes you feel. That's the essence of Impressionism, and it's why this movement continues to inspire artists and audiences alike. If you've ever stood in a quiet moment and felt the beauty of light and color, you've experienced what Monet captured in Impression Sunrise. It's not about the details, it's about the feeling, the atmosphere, the fleeting nature of time. And that's why this small, unassuming painting has had such a massive impact. If you'd like to understand and know more about art, follow this channel. And before you go, let us know in the comments which artwork you'd like to see explained next. Let's keep exploring the fascinating world of art together.